Welcome to 54 The Entrance Road, The Entrance. This is a really interesting building, and I think a really savvy commercial investor playing the long game can really optimize the potential from this building. It currently has 3 tenants in place. One is a cinema. The cinema is not paying market rent. So currently the building generates a net income of $139,000 a year. However, there is a huge amount of floor space within the building as it's built boundary to boundary. There is just under 900 of square meters available. So if the cinema was not there and you were to release that at the current market rent for restaurant, retail downstairs occupies about 409 square meters, and then upstairs is about 486 square meters. So the blended rate, this building could generate over $280,000 a year income. So there is huge potential for growth and an upshot on this building. Now you've got the benefit of there's still a year left of the lease of the cinema. So you're gonna have some holding income while you plan for new tenancies to come in. Now the great thing is it's one of the old school cinemas, so the fit out is not too extensive. It's basically on the ground floor, it's level just with seating. So it's a minimal conversion from a cinema to make your own new retail precinct for cafes, foods and restaurants. You would see as the proposed illustrations on the photos, you're basically just ripping out the chairs, putting a glass frontage on the ground floor, just like the pizzeria shop next door. Now upstairs is really cool, where you've got, for half the building, you've got about 3.2 meter clearance, but then at the bottom, there's about 300 square meters of over 5 meter clearance. So what I envision upstairs is you'd have to put a couple steps in place to give the 2 zones, but you could either have that occupied by 1 tenant or potentially 3 or 4 office tenants. I think it would be perfect for a gym or some sort of co-work environment. Now, the great thing is, now finding these tenants will take time, but remember, there's still a year left on the lease. So you're gonna have that holding income while we do the council plans for, or probably complying development for the glass windows upstairs to allow the natural light. As you can imagine, the cinema doesn't want much light. And then downstairs, it's a very simple opening in the wall as well. So for a savvy investor playing the long game for the family, a property to keep in the family for generations, this is perfect because you're buying at a great price point, and we know if we can get that when we get that rent to over $280,000 a year conservative on the valuations and yields things are selling in that area at the moment, you're looking at doubling the price point. So really good opportunity. Just confirm there's 598 square meters of land, about 900 square meters of floor area. It is fully tenanted at the moment, but it's not at market rent. But I do have a great strategy in place, which I've shared a little bit with you now. So I'd encourage you to, if you want to know more, please contact myself or the team anytime to discuss further. Thank you.